down leg side. Has Philippi taken it? He has, outstretched to his left. First ball wicket for Jordan Buckingham. What a start and what a catch. Squared up as well. Squirts out to the vacant cover region. Murphy cuts it off. So straight off the mark. O'Neill to continue. Squared up again. Leading edge goes safely, and another single to Sudarshan. Philippi gets first go. Takes a ripper. Another single to Sudarshan. So he's 3 from 3. Gets Ishwaran back on strike to Buckingham. Pushes, goes off for an early run, and we'll find it. So Ishwaran off the mark. It's 1 for 4.
It's a full length from Buckingham and whipped away nicely there by Ishwaran. And good running by the pair as well, as they are able to double up and collect 2 runs. It's a little bit fuller, and he clips this one away nicely off the pads out through mid-wicket for a couple. So it always eases the pressure when you've got a really juicy ball like he did off the previous delivery. Punch back down the ground. Able to come back for a couple. So they're dealing in 2s at the moment. That's the important thing for this Indian A pair. He again loses his line. This one whipped out through deep backward square leg. And they're working around this Australian A fielders at the moment. And they're liking playing square already. We've seen a couple of those shots out through the square leg region. Oh, edged and taken by Philippi. Buckingham gets his second. Ishwaran has to depart. And having looked fairly comfortable in the last quarter of an hour, India A lose their second wicket in the 8th over, 2 for 17. Shorten cutaway, and it goes through the gap and down towards the boundary for 4. So the first boundary of this morning session for India A. And Sai Sudarshan punished that away. It was short and wide and dealt with harshly by the India A top order batter.
A minimum of 50.
And that is out. Gone. So Doggett strikes in his first over. Sudarshan goes, caught behind. Philippi is in everything. He's got 3 catches. That was the easiest of them. Bit of swing there for Doggett. Patekar leans down onto it, beats mid-on. And the ball is running along this Mackay turf a little bit too quick, I think, for Buckingham. Driven, a little bit uppish, and it's just wide of cover. And I don't think that's going to make the boundary. So in this 30-degree heat here at Mackay, the Indians will be made to earn that run. So too did Doggett. And that's well played from Patekar. He just waited a little bit on it. Found the gap behind Gully, and we have a boundary. The first in over 40 minutes for this India A team. It is Patekar who moves to 20.
7, 8 years ago. It's all short and cut away, dealt with comfortably. Well timed, well placed. And the boundary to Patekar. He's hit a couple in the last few overs.
After about, say, 25 overs, there's
a little bit uppishly, a little bit streaky. Down through third man and Gully for a boundary, but got away with one there, Baba Indrajit.
Caught at short leg, and they give it. Wow. Not a huge reaction from anyone around the wicket except for Todd Murphy, who liked it. Edged and through the gap. Head in hands behind the wicket. There was 3 slips and a backward point as well, but that one goes to the boundary.
true up.
Oh, slashed and gone. Kishan couldn't contain himself, and he has his feet glued to the crease as he flashes at a length ball outside the off stump. But Brendan Doggett gets his second. Oh, takes an edge and he gets another one. Patekar departs. And they're in disarray or India A. 6 for 78. Doggett really firing now.
Short ball, skied, man under it. Will it be taken? Yes, it will. The 7th wicket has fallen. Constas takes the catch. And the first short ball, and Reddy just couldn't resist. Fuller ball on the pad, struck in front and out. Doggett has 5. The surprise hero for Australia A has another wicket. You can't keep a Queenslander down. Big slog. And mid-off was up, so runs were there. They are trying their best to get to 100, however you do it. That's 4 runs, 8 for 86.
I think most viewers would have.
There you go. Doggett has 6. 9 for 86, India A targets those stumps and knocks over the tail ender. Brendan Doggett, what a day.
This ball is crunched down the ground. That's sailing a long way. Our first maximum of the day that comes out of almost nowhere from Saini, who moves to double figures. And he's crunched that one down the ground. He's got hold of that one. And that rolls its way over the rope for 4 as well. So a couple of big shots to end the over. Edged. And between everyone, all hands on feet as that trickles down through third man for 4. So valuable bonus runs continue for India A.
You're just getting a hand on it.
Chips this one away, straight to gully. And taken comfortably by Cooper Connolly. So the innings comes to an end, not just of Navdeep Saini, but also for India A. All out in the 48th over.
Edged and out, so Constus is gone. Third ball duck for the youngster, and not the start that Sam Constus would have wanted. It is 1 for none. Fuller ball for Harris, whipped off his pads, one of his strengths. Great timing. Might not reach the boundary, but they'll run 3. Moves to 4, and the score ticks over. Caught down leg side, given. Oh, and Bancroft is furious. Have they got a wicket that maybe wasn't there? Well, it doesn't matter because Bancroft is gone.
And strays onto the pads. And how often do you see that? A chance goes down and then next ball clipped away through square leg for 4. That hurts for Mukesh Kumar.
Krishna's got to get his length right.
Lovely punch down the ground. Well timed. And it's another boundary for Marcus Harris. He's moved himself along to 17 in quick time. Oh, it's dead. Gone. It's a poor shot from Harris. Just wafted the bat out there and just steered it to second slip. And it was the easiest of catches for Devdutt Padikkal, the top scorer for India in their first innings.
Big drive, it's flashy, it's risky, and it'll bank him 4 runs. Don't know if that was impatience or a desire to get on top early in Tassie colours. Picked off the pads, as you can hear there, says a couple. It'll take some stopping, and it will be 4. Getting a little bit tangled down there, the fine leg fielder. 2 boundaries off the over for Webster.
Never want to see a real flat pancake.
Webster again times it wonderfully off his pads, and he'll pick up another boundary. Bo Webster strong off his legs. He moves to 15. Upish, but he times it well. Might beat backward point, and it might race all the way. It does. So Nathan McSweeney has his first boundary of the day. He's been batting out there.
Steams Kumar. Cut away nicely there by Bo Webster. And that's going to go down to the rope for 4. Just a little bit of width there and steered away nicely. Good shot from Bo Webster, whose confidence you feel is growing with every shot he plays. Wide cut. Oh, just through the cordon. 4 more. Well, just before that ball, you heard some cries from the crowd of... Oh, has that captured an edge? It has. The finger goes up and Webster departs. Well, waxing lyrical about the Tasmanian all-rounder, but straight away, that's a lovely shot to get off the mark by Cooper Connolly. That's all class from the Western Australian all-rounder, and he'll come back and get 3. He's been watching everyone toil and tussle, and he says, I'll show you how it's done.
Tactics by Ruturaj Gaikwad and Krishna.
Pulled away hard from McSweeney. Times it beautifully, back with a square leg for 4. Cashes in as he lost his line and his length a little bit there. Slow ball. Lovely drive. Lovely punch out through the covers. It's not a lightning quick outfield, but it's going to be too much to be reeled into that decision. This ball's hammered away by Connolly. Glorious shot. That'll be another 4 to add to the total as they creep up towards 100. And after 22 scoreless deliveries from Reddy, well, can Reddy get a wicket off the last ball of the day here in Mackay? And forward and defending back down the pitch. And that completes the over. 4 for 99.